So yesterday, some Real Housewives of Atlanta virtual reunion tea was spilled, and it came out that the whole Snakegate situation was discussed at the reunion. Now, as far as we know, the last we heard as viewers, there was no audio recording of Cynthia. We were told as viewers that it was something that NeNe made up and it was not a real recording. There was no voicemail. There was no voice memo. It was not a real recording.
Yeah. Are you the serpent?
You know,
Are you the serpent?
I am here to set the record straight.
All
okay?
right. Let's hear it.
Yes. So
You
there.
said yes.
No.
Touch my pearls.
Just because I'm wearing snakeskin, honey
I
child.
actually thought it was like a kind of like a leopard print.
Leopard snake, whatever you call it.
I love it.
But we're going to set the record straight. I have never said that there was an audio or recording. I have never recorded anyone. That is not my character. That is not who I am. Just because I said I had receipts, that did not mean that that was the definition of an audio or recording.
Receipts do come in many forms.
Absolutely. And that is a rumor that was started, and it spread like wildfire.
Who started the rumor?
Did y'all
I
watch
asked you
the show
a
last
question.
night?
Who started that rumor?
Well, NeNe, she said the word audio recording. I said I had receipts. I never used those words with her.
Who started the rumor?
Did y'all watch the show last night?
Who started that rumor?
Well, NeNe, she said the word audio recording. I said I had receipts. I never used those words with her. Okay?
Is there an audio recording? Did somebody else do
Not
one?
to my knowledge. Have you heard one?
I'm just asking.
When y'all hear it, let me know, because I ain't heard one yet.
But it turns out that was a lie. It was all a lie. There was a real recording, and NeNe Leakes and her son Brent are airing out Yovanna for trying to make NeNe look like a liar. So first, NeNe posted this on her Facebook page. This was from April 19th, 2019, 11:05 a.m. April 19th, remember that date. And this is Yovanna. Yovanna is saying, okay, meeting with Cynthia tomorrow night. Candy may or may not come. I don't know if I ever told you, I know Matt Bish, Kenya's ex. He's family. I'm working on getting some dirt on that Bish Kenya, because I already know she gonna try it. Now, I don't know why she's calling Kenya a B before she even meets her, but we'll get back to that later. Now, the next message NeNe posted is from Monday, July 8th, 10:51 p.m. So this is after she's filmed the scene with Cynthia, after Yovanna has filmed the scene with Cynthia. Yovanna says, okay, so I'm thinking I shouldn't spill all the beans tomorrow. Like, let the tea out that when her and I linked up, she was talking mad, like exposing the fact that she was talking super nasty and going in on your bestie of 10 years to a newcomer she so-called didn't know. And then when you ask me what she said in so many words, I'll be like, bish, you don't even want to know, like it will hurt you, and kind of give like a teaser into some things, but not expose all of it, like just letting you know I have receipts and facts of her lies. And then I guess at that point, the producers will be more intrigued to find out what that is, so we can expose the audio tape in a later scene. What you think? So this is what goes on behind the scenes. We think it's the producers producing the show, but sometimes it's the ladies themselves. Now, this is what NeNe let her son Brent post up on his YouTube channel. This is a message from Yovanna, and we can't see the date, but we can tell by the content of the message that it's after everything has started to play out. She says, hey girl, Rick, which I believe is her husband, Rick don't want me playing the video. He's worried about the ramifications of something like this later, once aired, having a lasting impact, not only to our businesses, our clients' trust, my livelihood, and overall me looking sketch as hell. He said being on camera saying she said XYZ is different than playing audio that I accidentally, illegally obtained without her permission. And that is where I can get into serious legal trouble. He said Cynthia can pursue legal action against me and I am not protected by Bravo in any way. He already annoyed he told me not to do it, but I did it anyways. SMH. I don't have a problem saying on camera what she said or calling her out to her face in front of you. It's just not safe to play that video. He said that would be a game changer because of the things Cynthia's saying on it and how it would portray her. She owes me absolutely no loyalty and has every reason and right to go after me. side. So what's the alternative game plan? I'm here to have your back and support you 100%, boo. So this text message is the game changer. This lets us know what really happened. Basically, her and her husband had a disagreement on whether or not she should be recording Cynthia. She recorded it and then later tried to act like it never happened, like she didn't record it.
Nobody's heard it.
So really and truly, no one has recorded anyone in the group.
Not as far as I have anything to do with.
All right.
Minus you. No one has recorded anyone in the group.
I guess you could say that because it wasn't me.
So what you're saying, you say, I guess you can say that because it wasn't you. So that's insinuating that someone did record someone in the group. Who did it?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
Since I'm just asking.
If I knew, look, I came to give y'all the tea. If I knew, I would tell you.
Outside of this circle.
I'm just letting you know I have nothing to do with that.
All right.
So after NeNe and Brent put out these text messages, Yovanna posted on her Instagram. She said, number one, I didn't know Kenya Moore in April 2019. More to the story. Now remember, this first message that was released was from April 2019. So she's referring to this first message where she said, I don't know if I ever told you, I know Matt Vish, Kenya's ex. He's family. I'm working on getting some dirt on that bitch, Kenya. So she's already after Kenya and she doesn't even know her. So I don't even know why she brought up that point, because in my opinion, it just makes her look bad for going after somebody that she don't even know. And then secondly, she said, why are your receipts only one-sided? And I believe she's referring to the fact, if you look at the receipts, it only shows what Yovanna is saying. It doesn't show NeNe's responses to what Yovanna is saying. In the caption, Yovanna said, keep posting your receipts. I'll hang on to mine a little longer. Trust and believe, you know I have the ones that will shut all this ish down. You working overtime because you don't want the truth to come out. Hashtag someone sweating under pressure. Hashtag quarantine circus, you're the ringmaster. Hashtag Dr. NeNe. And she also posted, Judge Bravo Andy had all the receipts at the reunion. You were a no-show. Case dismissed. And that's because allegedly, NeNe walked out of her own living room at the reunion when it got too hot for her. In the caption, Yovanna says, it took you 2 days to piece together them bogus text messages. Give it up, sis. It's a wrap. At NeNe Leaks. Hashtag you had the floor, HBIC. Hashtag I got receipts too. Hashtag but we won't go there just yet.
There was one more rumor before Carnival that you were supposedly going to be exiting the show or kicked off the show. Can you clear that up, or would you like to address that as well?
So there's a lot of rumors going around this season. That is the first of my knowledge, but I guess you guys will have to keep watching, but I will give you a teaser. I did film with the ladies a few times after Toronto, so you will continue to see me.
Okay, got it.
Would you like to step up in a more stronger role on the show? Would you like to be like a main cast member?
I'm open if the paycheck is right.
Them Bravo chicks, baby, that's a different type of chick, baby. That chick's strong.
If the paycheck is right, I'll say that.
Feel like the women on the show are fake?
Absolutely.
Do you think that's just their character, or do you think the show kind of motivates that? What do you think?
I would say a little bit of both. You know, it's just I've watched these women for quite some time now, and I just see how they engage with each other. At one moment, you guys are cool, and the next, you're going below the belt, saying the nastiest things to one another, and behind each other's back, mind you. And then the next, they cool. That's just not how I operate with friends, and so that's why I call them foo-foo.
Well, do you think there's a double standard between the OGs of the show and the new ladies?
Oh, most certainly there's a double standard.
How so?
Because I feel like these ladies have two different sets of rules for each other. There's a set of rules for how some of them can operate, and then there's a rule for some other women. Just like I was saying with the arguments that they have, they're quick to forgive some in the group, and then some they decide to take months on end to forgive. And I think what it boils down to is the intimidation factor from the other women. If they're the slightest intimidated by one of them, that's when they'll decide, oh, okay, you're going to be an outcast. We're going to be mean girls. We don't want you in the circle. But if they're not intimidated as much, then it's like, okay,
that's how you just got to be able to stand on your own.
So when you that girl,
it don't matter who's against you or for you. When you stand on your own, you're gonna win anyway.
Yeah, I guess. But if you that girl, then it makes sense to me, right?